The Supreme Court convened an eventful Monday session, delivering rulings that simultaneously expanded the scope of presidential power while also reining in some of the current president's specific policy ambitions. In a landmark decision that overturns nearly a century of precedent, the court granted presidents broad authority to remove and replace commissioners overseeing supposedly independent regulatory agencies. Chief Justice John Roberts, writing for the majority, asserted that subordinates exercising presidential power must be subject to removal to ensure accountability to the president and, by extension, to the people. This ruling, which saw the court's 6 conservative justices align against the 3 liberals, is poised to supercharge policy shifts across dozens of federal bodies, from those interpreting election laws to those establishing financial and environmental regulations, a development celebrated by President Trump. However, the day's rulings also demonstrated that this newfound presidential power is not without its limits, as surprising alliances emerged among the justices. In a narrow 5-4 decision, the court blocked President Trump's attempt to remove Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. Chief Justice Roberts and Justice Brett Kavanaugh joined the 3 liberal justices, arguing that Cook deserved an opportunity to challenge her removal and rebut Trump's accusations, warning of potential calamities if presidents could unilaterally impose their will on the central bank. This ruling came despite Trump's public disagreements with the Fed's decisions on interest rates. Further underscoring the court's nuanced approach, President Trump faced another setback when the justices allowed states to count mail-in ballots postmarked by Election Day but received afterward. In this instance, Justice Amy Coney Barrett, a Trump appointee, penned the majority opinion, joined by Chief Justice Roberts and the 3 liberal justices. Barrett emphasized states' constitutional authority over congressional elections, dismissing allegations of mail-in fraud as an issue best addressed through the democratic process, much to the president's dismay, and prompting his call for legislative election reform. Adding to a challenging day for the president, the Supreme Court quietly declined to review the $5 million civil judgment against him in E. Jean Carroll defamation case. This decision, buried within a list of orders, effectively solidified the 2023 jury finding that Trump had defamed Carroll, who accused him of sexual assault. While Trump has vowed to continue fighting what he terms weaponization and lawfare, this ruling likely marks the end of his appeal against this particular judgment, although a separate $83.3 million damages finding in a second case remains subject to his appeals.